Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at The Prayer from Pentatonix. And I remember this song when Josh Groban and Celine Dion did it back in the day, somewhere around the year 2000 or so, or maybe the late 90s. And that sort of launched Josh Groban's career. He ended up on Ally McBeal doing a couple of things on there, and he had a really good sort of adult contemporary career in that sort of popera genre. And so, yeah, that's where I know this song from. I know that several hundred people have covered this song, but I am more interested to see how Pentatonix is going to take this song on, because they have obviously so many more options because of the acapella nature. I think that's going to bring a very interesting flavor to this song. So with that, I'm going to get started. And again, as always, please feel free to leave comments below. I believe that this should be our space to have commentary and conversations and interact and stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, well, then just sit there and smile, and life will be good. So no matter what, just enjoy the video.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
I'm going to take it back a couple of seconds because I cut it off just a couple seconds too soon. Um, who does this art direction? I am loving every single second of this video. The Obviously Mitch is amazing. His ability in this particular performance to bring out the breathy side of his high notes. It sounds new to me. It might be across most of what he does, but usually when I hear him, he's very fully engaged in his upper mix. So it's not really a falsetto sound. It's a much more pingy sound, and it sounds really awesome. But I have to say that all the costumes, all the lighting, all the scenery and the way that they design the sets and stuff like this and where people stand, always it struck me because there's this emptiness to a lot of the scenes coming into this. And I'm an English major and I took a cinematography class, and it never disappeared. And so I look at where people are placed in a scene, and the distance between them and the camera and all this other stuff. And it's just amazing to see how creative these people are and all the people that surround them. So they're cinematographers, they're art directors, they're all of those people, and the directors and everybody, because this thing just didn't happen. They didn't just show up at 7:45, roll camera, and they were done in like, at 9:15 and rolled off for some pancakes. This took some time because it had to be thought. It's just a lot, and I'm just in awe of that, and the arrangement and how they build within each other to help support each other has always been the thing that drives me in here. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to continue on.
With your grace to a place where we'll be safe. La luce
luce che tu dai.
I pray we'll find your love
Nel cuore resterà
and hold it in our heart.
a ricordarci
When the
che
stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera
let this be our prayer.
tanta felice.
When the shadows fill our days,
Lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
Scott's baritone.
a place.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we're all God's children, reaching out to touch Him, reaching to the
Okay, I know I didn't elaborate on Scott's baritone earlier in Latin and Italian. Actually, I don't even remember. Um, uh, I've always mentioned that Kirsty and Mitch work so well together, and this is another moment where their voices are similar and different in such a way that they complement each other, and they are just able to pass the torch back and forth and do just amazing things to help each other, help the song, help. They're just ah these. I need to get back to being in choirs and stuff and remember how to sing. Because this stuff just excites me. The way that they work as a team and the way that they put everything together, and even again going back to cinematography, everything suddenly became yellows and brights and not the dark um and cold snowy, just it became bright and it became lively in this bridge, and I just loved it. And I don't care if you take it out in the comments that I talk a lot through this video, because there's a lot to talk about, because this is really a really great use of all of their talents, and a really great use of what a video to me should be for something like this. So I'm going to go back and we're going to move into the final, I believe it should be the final portion of the song.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child.
Just like every child
Needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith
Yep. Again, they understand music. They understand how to build and take. And again, they're mostly covers. Like they're mostly a cover group. They do originals, but here again, this is where they hand off their talent to a song in the song, and they work together, and great things happen. And even in that last note, we all know that Mitch is just gonna float right on top of it. Just amazing stuff. It invigorates me to watch them. So if you like this video, like this video. If you want to have a comment below. If you hated everything that I did down there, just smile, nod your head, click the X, and move on. But if not, use the space as your own. I really appreciate everything that you say. I love your recommendations. I love your commentary. I love the interactions that you give in the comment section below. And with that, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this holiday season as I hope to. And with that, I will let you go. And as always, be safe.